Hey, what's up, y'all? Kenzo is back with another entry in the Resident Evil franchise. Today we are starting in on Resident Evil Zero. This game, I was kind of surprised when it came out because the last gameplay I did was the Resident Evil One remake, and it's beautiful, great game. Fantastic entry in the franchise. And then this one shows up, and it's weird because originally this one was going to be a Nintendo 64 game because there were some Resident Evil games starting out to, show up on Nintendo consoles. And there are screenshots and a few videos of this game being played on a Nintendo 64. But then all that got scrapped and the game kind of got shelved. And then the GameCube came out, the remake came out, big success. And then not, I think it was like the next year this game came out, and it's interesting because this game added a bunch of new mechanics to the franchise that wasn't there before. It's not my favorite Resident Evil game because it's just, I don't know, it's weird. You'll see when we get into it. It's a strange game, but I'm gonna give it a spin, see if I can get through this as I continue my Resident Evil marathon of going through all the games. So I'm gonna shut up and get going. Here we go. Oh, what do I want to do? I do.
Resident Evil Zero. A Midwestern town in America, Raccoon City. A solitary island far off in the sea, Rockfort Island. An island that would become the second Raccoon City, Sheena Island. There are still many unanswered questions about these seemingly unrelated yet intensely traumatic events. Though it is believed that the International Enterprise umbrella was somehow involved, little is known as to the origin of this faceless corporation. When was it established? By whom? And how was the T-Virus created? To uncover the truth, we must delve deeper into the events which transpired in the beginning, before the Mansion incident.
Do you think so too?
Yeah.
Do about it.
Should hold off for a while.
But I wonder how those hiring people would react to this.
It began as a simple investigation of some bizarre murders in the suburbs of Raccoon City. Nothing in our training could ever have prepared us for the nightmare that ensued. We never stood a chance.
What's going on? Engine failure. Emergency landing.
Check the current position and investigate the surrounding area.
Captain, look! Captain!
What happened?
Court order for transportation. Prisoner Billy Cohen, ex-lieutenant, 26 years old. Court-martialed and sentenced to death July 22nd. Prisoners to be transferred to the Regathon base for execution.
Those poor soldiers. They were good men just doing their jobs, and that scum murdered them and escaped.
All right, everyone, let's separate and survey the area. Our friend is brutal and ruthless. Keep your guard up.
A train.
Alright, and away we go. And of course the controls are going to be like slightly different than, okay, there we go. Alright, so I got 30 bullets, pistol, what's this? Oh, that's right, okay. So then how do you run in this game? Oh, it's just, the buttons are like flip-flopped on me. Okay, well, I'm going to struggle a bit with that. As long as that's aim and X is shoot, I'm good. Okay, here we go. I'll say one thing about this game. Well, I'm going to say many things about this game, but one thing I would just right out of the gate commend this game for is it is a beautiful game.
This is Officer Chambers from STARS Bravo team. Please identify yourself. Is someone there?
The government has announced that it has set out to of our department. But as of 2 years ago, when a several plants were set up, the local government stepped in and took over.
What just happened? I thought they were dead.
And thankfully, I don't have to worry about Crimson Head, so that's an added bonus. But yeah, this game is beautiful, man. Like, this was the last true Resident Evil game that had pre-rendered backgrounds with, like, 3D models. And, I mean, they just knocked it out of the park with this game. I also find it really, really interesting that they made a reference to Resident Evil Dead Aim. Or not Dead Aim. What was it called? Survivor? And at the time I was playing this when it was new, I never played Survivor before. So, like, I saw, like, Sheena Island, and I was like, I don't know what that is. Oh. But yeah, like, you know, when I say the game's weird, I mean, it starts out with a character on a, you know, top of a mountain that looks like he's from, like, I don't know, a Final Fantasy game. Like, it just doesn't mesh well with the Resident Evil that, you know, at this point I had kind of come to know. And, it was, yeah, we'll see as we get further into this. There we go. Here's one thing this game added that I can't recall in another Resident Evil game beyond like the Outbreak games. So watch. Go into the thing, leave, right? And then look. There's the item on the ground right there. So you can drop stuff on the ground in this game because this game ain't got the magic boxes. There's no magic box in this game. You just have to drop shit on the ground. So, yeah. The nice thing is it does, you know, mark stuff for you. So, I mean, that's handy, but it's kind of irritating if you're like, you know, across the level and you're like, oh, I need shotgun shells. Oh, they're in this other room, and then you gotta, like, backtrack. So, I'm gonna apologize in advance. This gameplay series is probably gonna take me a very long time to go through because I don't remember this game, like, at all. And this game, if I remember right, it's very confusing to navigate. So, I'm gonna struggle a bit with this one.
Billy. Lieutenant Cohen.
So, you seem to know me. Been fantasizing about me, have you?
You're the prisoner that was being transferred for execution. You were with those soldiers outside.
Oh, I see. You're with stars. Well, no offense, honey, but your kind doesn't seem to want me around, so I'm afraid our little chat time is over.
Wait! You're under arrest.
No thanks, Dollface. I've already worn handcuffs.
I could shoot, you know. Edward! Are you alright? What happened?
It's worse than... We can't. You must be careful, Rebecca. The forest is full of zombies and monsters.
Zombies and monsters.
Is there another one? It it was kind of cute. She went ow when she got hurt. I don't know why. That was the first thing I thought. I was like, oh, that's adorable. Ow. Whoa, what am I doing? Shit. I don't think this game has the random headshot thing like the remake does, though. Which is... I mean, maybe Billy does, but I don't think Rebecca has that with her pistol. Well, you know, I could be wrong. I could just be utterly making stuff up.
This is Rebecca. Over. Enrico! Hello! Can you read me? Please respond.
Rebecca, I can hear you. Now listen up. We've obtained detailed information on the fugitive from a document found in the wrecked wagon. Billy Cohen killed as many as 23 people. Over.
23 people.
We've also confirmed that he was institutionalized, so keep your guard up. Can you hear me, Rebecca? Over. Stay alert, Rebecca. He wouldn't think twice before killing you.
Enrico! Captain! Hello? Hello!
Well, hold on. Before I go that way... Oh, shoot. Yeah. Is there a quick turn? Yeah, there's... I saw stairs back here. I want to investigate. Ew. Alright, well, nothing to do here. How's my ammo situation? I'm doing alright. Cool. I remember I tried to play this when it first, the re-release first came out. And I made it to some part in the game where something was happening to Rebecca, and I had to take Billy and go find her. And I couldn't find her, and she kept dying, and I got pissed off, and I quit playing the game. And I just never went back to it.
It's gonna be dangerous from here on in. Why don't we cooperate?
Cooperate with you?
Listen, little girl, if you haven't noticed, there's some pretty freaked out things on this train. And I, for one, want to get out of here. I don't think we stand a chance doing it alone.
You expect me to trust you, a wanted felon? I don't need your help. I can handle this on my own. And don't call me little girl.
All right, Miss Do-It-Yourself. What should I call you?
The name is Rebecca Chambers, but that's Officer Chambers to you.
Well then, Rebecca, why don't you go and try while I wait here? Well then, Rebecca, why don't you go and try while I wait here?
Man, he reminds me of, God, some character, but Is oh, it's from a TV show, and I can't place who he reminds me of. Oh, I just remembered. He kind of reminds me of that dude from Stranger Things. That weird character that gets possessed in like the, I don't know, third season. The brother, the older brother.
Excuse me, sir. Sir.
Oh. Oh.
Are you okay? Who is that guy?
What's going on? Who's controlling the train?
Go and check out the first engine car. Listen, we gotta cooperate with each other from now on. You got that?
Well, I don't...
Clue in, girl. Or maybe you like being worm bait.
All right. But you just remember, I will shoot you if you try anything funny.
Fine. Now take these with you. If you find anything, give me a call, all right?
Okay, here's the other thing this game made. So watch this. You can switch characters, which is, you know, to me was just, you know, completely fascinating. But it's strange how it plays out. Like Rebecca's basically a pansy. Like I'm oh shit, I hit the wrong button. Like, she's probably in caution already. Yeah, see? So, she can mix herbs. And I think a few other items. And Billy is like tougher, and I think he does more damage. But he's kind of stupid, and he can't mix herbs. But he's super strong, and he can like push like big objects around that she can't. And sometimes you gotta switch back and forth between them to get stuff done. So, but like look at this. This right here is probably the most beautiful shot in the entire game. I mean, the rain and the animated background and the water, like, dripping off stuff. Alright. Alright, so what was that I picked up just now? Okay. So yeah, here's kind of like the first puzzle of the game that makes you like switch characters. So like, here I have a little dumbwaiter thing that I can put items on and give to Billy. But first, I probably should have just left him back in the train car instead of having him climb up here. Ah well, I just wanted to see the scenery anyway. This beautiful game, man. And yeah, it's the last Resident Evil in this style, with pre-rendered backgrounds, or pre-rendered / animated backgrounds and 3D models. Well, this dude's got a knife. Okay, well, I probably don't need the knife, so let me just get rid of that real quick. But look, I mean, how beautifully animated this is. The chandeliers are, swinging. That little glass bottle there is rolling around. That's rolling around. The tablecloth is like swaying. Yeah, man. Like, I can't say this is my favorite Resident Evil game. I mean, come on. There's like a dude like singing outside a train car. It doesn't make any sense. But it is beautiful. All right. Oh yeah, I think there's a homie in here, right? I'm pretty sure something burst out of there. Okay. Let me see what I can find here. Okay. Well, that's an automatic door. This fridge is locked. Okay. And I know Rebecca has the key. But what key am I needing exactly? Okay, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go back to that thing. I'm gonna give this homie some bullets, and then I'm gonna give him the key because I have a feeling that there's something here that he needs to unlock. Eh. Oh, I didn't want to give him all the bullets. I like wanted to split it up. Oh, I can't split it up. Okay, alright, sorry. Sorry, y'all. I'm still trying to remember how this works. Wait. I like saw something back there. Oh, never mind. There's like so many animated things. I keep thinking I'm seeing items for me to pick up, but it's just something animated. Well, I'm definitely glad there's no Crimson Heads in this game. Ugh. Okay, well I know these two are not locked. Oh, was this the room I used the key? Oh, yeah. Yay. Making progress. Oh, no, wait, go back. There was a button back on that door I wanted to check out. Or, I mean, on the wall. It was by the door. Hang on. Yeah, it was like right. Oh, it's just a map. Oh. I mean, that's handy, but no, there's like, see, there's a button right here. It's blinking. Yeah, flip it. Oh! Why did that scare me? Why? Oh, alright. Let's go up the ladder. You know, ooh, I've never been on a train in real life before. Honest to God, never been on one. I've always wanted to go on a train, but, yeah, just never have. Ice pick. I'll take that. Ooh. Ooh, there's a shotgun. Oh, there's all kind of things in here. Crap. I don't have the inventory for all this. And of course, I need too dumb to like know how to, you know, combine herbs together. So let's leave this. Grab this. Oh, it takes up 2 slots. That's some bull right there. So, y'all can already kind of infer how irritating this game can be with its item management. Is there anything in here? Nope. I think I'm about to fight a boss. I think. Maybe I'm not. I don't know. Oh, no, I totally am. Hell no. Here we go. Uh-oh. Crap on ammo. No. I kill it? Oh, I got it. Damn, die already. Jesus. Cool. But look, he took all them hits from that thing. He's still fine, right? Like, he's a tough son of a bitch, man. Like, I do remember that. Whereas Rebecca, she gets bit like once by a zombie, she'll go immediately to caution. This dude, I mean, he can take multiple bites, and he's like, nah, I'm good. I went the wrong way. Son of a gun. Hello, what's all this then? Yeah, this game, if I remember right, a lot of its bosses and like enemies beyond zombies, they're like all animals. Like I think there's like a bat boss, and there's I think monkeys. I actually don't remember what the final boss in this game is. Oh, is my inventory full? Yeah. Alright, I'll leave the shotgun there for now. Does, you know, cause a little anxiety for me knowing that I'm leaving a, you know, shotgun. You know, just a little anxiety. Just a bit. Let me drop off this ice pick real quick. Oh yeah, let me open this. Let's see here. What's this for? Look, he's still fine. God, man. This guy's a friggin' tank. I guess I'll grab all this crap. So can I unlock this door? Yep. Cool. Here. Alright, I clearly need some Rebecca in my life. I have something sharp, just... Whoa. Okay, that's good. That just rolls up on the roof, so I definitely don't need that. Yeah, going this way. Oh God! I told you something popped out of there. God. Hang on, I like want to meet up with the, you know, freaking invincible Billy Cohen. Hey, buddy. Okay.
Let's go.
You know, I remember playing this game the first time and really thinking like, oh man, like, you know, a cooperative Resident Evil game would be so dope. And it took years for that to happen. God. Alright, Billy, come on. Whatever, I don't care. Let's see, can I give him ammo? Let's see, I got 35. I hit the wrong button, son of a bitch. Yeah, he definitely needs ammo. Yeah, I guess I'll do that. Alright. Let me use this. It is of use. I am Batman. Uh-oh. this? Oh, it's just a knife. What's... Oh, I need to drop something. Let's see here. No, don't examine it. Leave it. No, combine it. There we go. Using my noodle. Alrighty. Okay. Ew. Uh-oh.
Ow!
Let me not dilly-dally. Where am I? Oh, okay. Okay, I need to make it back over where Billy is. Okay, this is the front of the cabin, so let me just work my way up there. Okay, so I think Rebecca's in that room right there. Where is that, suitcase? Or briefcase thing? There's definitely nothing here. Where did I... Oh, it's on the second floor. Ew.
Come on.
Roger.
Okay, so I need to go back up on the second floor. Actually, since I'm thinking about it, I'm trying to figure out what this is for. I don't know. Oh, don't examine it. Stop it. Alright. Alright, Beck, come on. Just run by him. We ain't got time for all that. No. Gross. Alrighty. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, I went to the wrong area. I thought the briefcase was in here. Run, man, run. Yeah, here it is. Alright, have to drop something. Temporarily drop this. Oh, yeah, I can't leave it here. Oh man, I'm about to free up so much inventory doing this. I mean, not to be an asshole about it, but couldn't I have just taken one of those knives that's laying around and just cut the damn briefcase open and got the card? Just saying. Granted, I didn't know what was in it, so there's that. Alright, here we go. Run from the leeches! Run, Becca, run! Run! They're gross, they're slimy! I've actually had a leech on me in real life, and you know what's weird about the little things is, like, honest to God, you like don't even know that they're on you. You just don't, because they secrete some kind of thing that like numbs when they're doing their leech thing, and you just don't know. And like, I was in a Galveston, Texas, kind of like a swampy area. I bet this dude stands up. Oh, nope. And you know, doing something for, I think, Boy Scouts, and I look down on my legs, I get out of the water, and it's, you know, a bunch of what I thought was, like, things of mud. Nope. They weren't. At least I think that was Galveston. I could be misremembering. It's Hunk!
This is Delta Team. We have gained control of the train. Over.
Understood.
This does not make any sense. How was the T-virus leaked? And why did it contaminate both the lab and the mansion, as well as a train almost 3 miles away?
That's irrelevant. We must make sure no knowledge of this gets out. Destroy the train. Completely. How far away are you from the nearest branch line?
About 10 minutes, to... Huh?
What happened?
You know what's weird is those same leeches take out those dudes, no problem, right? But, you know, me and Becca, nah. But that's because Becca and I were protected by plot armor.
The train will either derail or crash. I gotta stop this thing. I'll go over to the back deck and manipulate the control panel for the brake. Then you apply the brake from here, okay?
All right. Billy,
What?
be careful.
Yeah.
Well, this is a lot of unnecessary pressure. God damn. Damn, I got time for this. Alright. I literally ain't got time for this. Get out of the way. Wait, what?
This is Billy. I've engaged the control device for the brake. Over.
Roger. I'll put the brake on now.
Rebecca? Rebecca!
I'm here.
Are you alright? Hey, we managed to stop the train.
Yes, we managed.
We have to find a way out.
There's just stuff everywhere. So I assume these are all the items that I like left behind. Oh my god, Billy is actually hurt. It happened? He actually took damage? I thought the homie was like invincible. Oh, and I'm not gonna lie, y'all, that whole code thing with the train car, I totally like looked that shit up. And the only reason I did is, you know, it's timed. I'm panicking. You know what I mean? Like, I'm like, I just want to get through this. Okay, here we go. What items do I have? Okay.
The Umbrella Research Center? The first general manager, Dr. James Marcus.
Who on earth are those people?
She's just a rookie, a member of STARS.
What about the male?
I'm unfamiliar with him.
Attention! This is Dr. Marcus. Please be silent as we reflect upon our company motto. Obedience breeds discipline. Discipline breeds unity. Unity breeds power. Power is life.
Who are you?
It was I who scattered the T-virus in the mansion. Needless to say, I contaminated the train, too.
What?
Revenge. On Umbrella.
Dr. Marcus?
10 years ago, Dr. Marcus was murdered by Umbrella. You helped them, didn't you?
Dude, I mean, this game is so weird. I don't know, man. Alright, y'all. I'm gonna end the gameplay here. This gameplay went quite a bit longer than I normally do gameplays, but I don't know. I was actually kind of having fun, and I knew the train section wasn't super long, and I just wanted to get through it. And you know, I blink, and it's been like, you know, about an hour. So sorry, I know my gameplays usually aren't super long, but yeah. So this is Resident Evil 0. What's funny about this area, this whole area, is what's gonna happen is this is gonna turn into my whole pretty much inventory box. I'm going to put everything in this room. There's going to be shit scattered all over this room. And I remember there's a part in the game where it's like a kind of a point of no return where, like, if you proceed forward, you kind of lose everything you leave in here. So I'm gonna have to spend time like moving shit back and forth to this room. So there's that. But I have no idea where to go from here. The train was easy to figure out. This part, I'm like, I'm so lost. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. There's gonna be me saying that a lot in this gameplay of just I don't know, and I'm probably gonna get annoyed enough where I'm just gonna look shit up just to get through it, because I don't want to spend too much time, playing this game, because I got a lot of games I'm trying to go through for my Resident Evil marathon, so to speak. But yeah, Resident Evil 0, here it is. So I'm gonna go. As always, thank you for watching, and I will catch you next time.